This is a picture of the ring we're going to make. We start with a piece of wax that's roughly the size and shape we need and spin it on a black and red mandrel. It has a razor edge between the black and red, so every time we spin it, we are increasing the finger size. The silver mandrel is where we check it for accuracy. Sharp tools are used to mark lines in the wax as guides. Josh wanted the outside rim to be 1.5 millimeters. Now we outline the shape of each letter so we know what to grind out. Wax carving is a lot like sculpting. We cut away what we don't want in order to reveal what we do want. Josh's father once had a ring just like this one that he loved, but no one knows what happened to it. Josh hoped to replace it for his dad using his own gold. That's why we started carving in wax. When remelting old gold, there is a chance of a brittle or porous casting. In this case, the ring is so thick that it doesn't matter if it's brittle, because it'll never break. But if it's porous, that means there are little pit holes in the gold. Sometimes we can fill them in, sometimes we can't. We warned Josh of these problems, but he thought it was worth the risk. Turns out he was right. We did have some porosity, but we were able to fill it in no problem. And if he didn't use his own gold, the ring would have cost about $3,000 more. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a pink wristband, it's because we made this ring in October. The lost wax casting process requires that we mount the wax on a rubber base so that we can surround it with plaster of Paris in a steel cylinder. When the plaster hardens, we remove the base and place the cylinder in an oven for over 14 hours to completely burn out the wax. While casting, we hold a saw in one hand to prevent the gold from overshooting the cylinder. We grab the crucible, which now holds the gold in a liquid state at about 1,700 degrees, and pour it carefully into the cylinder. Here's the unfinished casting. Can you believe that's actually 14 karat gold? Now starts the hours of grinding, filing, sanding, and polishing that will finally make this look like a piece of jewelry. Now it's time to touch up all the lines so they're nice and crisp. We're going to touch up one side of the letter U and pause so you can see what this actually means. See how nice the left side of the U looks compared to the right? It's time now to stamp the inside of the ring. Here's the Golden Art logo. It's shaped like a wedding band. We'll tap it with a hammer and slightly change the angle each time so we get the whole thing. We have a different tool for the 14-karat stamp. It's more like squeezing a pair of pliers. Polishing is the next step. Trying to keep all these surfaces flat and crisp was a real challenge. The final touch is to fill in the background with black enamel. This will make the letters really stand out. A jeweler's saw blade is just the right size to get into all the nooks and crannies. And now my favorite part. After all that hard work, drum roll please. Another happy customer at Golden Art Jewelers.